Trying to figure out how to turn my TV down. There we go. Morning, folks. Take my coffee. Rise and grind. Where's Miss Denisha? Excuse me. Is anyone else up this morning? It's a slow going morning for me. But thanks for being here, Monica Wilson. It's you and me until you drop. No, Denisha's joining in a second. I look a hot mess. And we are sorry we missed calling in yesterday. We'll talk a little bit more about that once Denisha joins. Exclamation point, Monica. Has it been one of those mornings for you too? It's the Monday. I think we're at that midpoint in the school year where we're ready for the end of the school year and summer. We're all planning our summers. And what is it? The seventh inning stretch? Are we in the seventh inning stretch, Denisha?
It feels like it. First of all, I don't know baseball terms, so let's start there. I'm assuming you mean, are we
There are
at the
only
end?
9 innings in a baseball. You're
Okay.
right. And so seventh inning is like, you get up, you stretch your first of all, this is my guess, but seventh seventh inning is like get up, stretch, reset, rally, like game's almost over. So if you're gonna do it, you gotta do it now.
Okay. Yeah, we're there.
That's where we are.
Well, because spring break is around the corner.
But it's also because we're all thinking about this, we're all planning for the summer too.
Right,
So it
right.
gets you in summer mood, but you're still in the middle of the school year.
Can I pivot real quick?
Please.
My girlfriend Lauren, she watches sometimes and she's like, Lisa is always so still, ready. And then you come on and you're moving around, you're making coffee. It's like, what are you doing? And
Yeah.
so just now I'm like looking for my glasses. I
Yeah.
need to charge my phone at some point. All right, there.
Yeah.
Oh, look, Iso's here.
As someone who is I get seasick from motion sickness,
That hurts.
you moving around is like I just look at myself. I'm staring at myself like don't look at her, don't look at her, don't look at her.
Okay, although I don't see my, hopefully this will work.
Hi, ISO Plus. It's good. It's been a minute.
I
It's been a minute.
know.
But it's been our fault because we have not been consistent. And we have not been consistent because let me tell you, I'm gonna keep it real.
Keep it
Yesterday,
real.
yesterday I woke up, I was like, I don't have it. I was in a funk. I was in a real funk. And what's nice about Denisha and I is we kind of balance each other out, but I just needed a moment because I don't think people understand how much this is draining to do this work. Like we love it. I'm not complaining. I feel blessed. And also I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
It's exhausting. Like it doesn't ever stop. And it can't really ever stop. That's the nature of kind of a startup nonprofit and trying to establish yourself to get to the place where it is sustainable. This is why most nonprofits don't make it. I so understand it. So understand it. But it is taxing. Like we work 7 days a week. This past weekend, we worked Saturday we had an event, Sunday we had an event, then it's back up on Monday. And it has been like that for
I know we
years.
had 2 events.
Yeah. It's been like that for years. And it's just after a while you're like, ooh, let me breathe.
But we don't have time.
Yeah.
I was actually yesterday, I was like, okay, I'm gonna take off on Tuesday so that I can take care of just like personal things. Like I need to
Yeah.
make doctor's appointments
Yep.
and
Yep.
do laundry, things like that. And then I realized I have to send out like emails for the RSVP and like get all of that stuff situated. So last night we went out for Dalen's. My nephew turned 17, so we had a
Happy
nice
birthday, Dalen.
dinner. And I got home and I was like, I gotta work. So I get started with the. Why did I fall asleep around midnight on the computer? So I luckily did not send that email because I'm like, I have no idea what it actually says.
Let me add, so I'm starting to do something when I feel like you, when I'm like, I need to do X, Y, and Z, but no, I can't. I'm starting to ask myself, well, what's the worst that can happen? It'll be here tomorrow.
Yeah.
And it'll be late and it'll be less than ideal, but it'll still be here,
Whoosah.
right?
Yes.
That's where you have to get, because otherwise, you know this, like we have this conversation
Yeah.
a lot, y'all. So, all this to say, I would be curious to know. I don't think we're special. I think most people are overstretched. But I would love to know any tips or secrets from anyone
What do
who's,
you do? Yeah.
yeah,
What
what
do
do
you
you
do
do?
when you're feeling
What do you do?
overwhelmed and stretched?
What do you do to ensure balance when you know it's going to fall on you one way or another? Like, mind you, it is two of us at
Aw,
Private School Village.
Keisha,
Two.
I miss you. My
Hi,
bestie is
Keisha.
here. I know, I know.
Um,
I haven't talked to her. We're talking about how busy, when I first started working with PSV, Keisha was like, I don't like this, do you? You don't have time. Like, you
no, but it
can't.
has also, like, I have another friend, and I'm like, I'm perpetually saying to her, like, I got to do better. Because the reality is, I'm pouring so much into this, I don't make a lot of time for everything else. And I'm
Yeah.
exhausted when I do have some time. I don't want to do anything. And so something gives. It's not just like work life balance, it's like friend, family, life balance, that
Well,
takes a toll.
your friend becomes just me.
My BFF. No, I'm serious. Like, I don't know what I was doing with my life before you came into it. I don't. I don't.
Well, Keisha, I love you so much. So
Yes.
I hope I get to hear your voice this week.
And there is a light at the end of the tunnel, because Denisha and I do hold fast to the fact that we think we are so close to a tipping point of realizing a certain amount of support and really elevating to the next level. And when that happens, we will be back in full. But until then, here's my other ask. And this is not just for us, for Private School Village. Support your Black and brown nonprofit leaders. Support them. It is hard out here. Hard. I cannot underscore that enough. And so, when and if and however you can, if you believe in causes that are near and dear to your heart, support, support, support. And I don't mean just money. I really don't mean just money. Like, roll up
No.
your sleeves,
Yeah.
dive in. I can't tell you how many parents love what we're doing, but don't volunteer, don't donate. How does that land on your
Or
two-person team who's
or
making
even spread
everything
the
happen
or
that you
even
love
spread the
so
word,
much?
Lisa.
What'd you
Like
say?
that's something we talk about too. So even if you can't donate or you've donated, just sharing with someone outside of our community, like this is what's going on to help.
Yeah,
We're at
yeah,
that point.
yeah,
But also it's
absolutely.
Women's History Month, so support Black owned, female owned businesses.
It's Black History Month, 365 days a year, and now it's Women's History
Let's
Month.
focus on
Yes.
women.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Amen.
What what do we want to talk about today besides us being overwhelmed? I feel like there were things I wanted to talk about.
Well, I stay on this, like, we have such a learning curve for our community about really what it takes to support our organizations. And I know this is not a fun topic, but I feel like it's one of those conversations in our communities that we just don't have enough, or we have it and it's kind of like a glossing over of that's just how it is. And I just don't believe it has to be like that. Um, and there is more I want to say on this, but I'm getting the look from Denisha, so I'm going to shut up.
No, you can talk. What's on your heart, Lisa? What is on your heart this morning, March?
I'm biting my tongue, not calling out my latest experience that I sent to you this morning, right?
But I don't even know if I shared the one that was like I bought a ticket on accident that was $10 more. Like I'm in a partner school, but I bought a non-partner school. Can you send me $10?
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, well, no, that one said I accidentally.
No, but that's what I'm talking about. The level of insensitivity to
Yeah.
the fact that we are a 501(c)(3, two people doing everything. You say you love us and you can't live without us, and this is so valuable and worth it, and you need your $10 back. I'm not begrudging anyone who's counting their dollars. I get it. And also,
My thing is like, and you come to programming that you know you're getting way more than what we're actually charging because we try to keep everything very affordable for everyone.
yeah.
And then you still say, like, I need this $10
So
back.
we're gonna pivot. I'm just gonna close out by saying this. This could go away. This could go away. I'm not funding it. My family's not funding it. Denisha's not funding it. We are actually about to do planning for this next school year. And in that planning, we have to look at the money we've raised. And that there's a direct correlation. So yeah, we're doing a lot this year because we've had a lot of good years. This economy is crazy,
Yeah.
and that's about to pivot. And we're one step away from, like, if we're not careful, if we don't prioritize the things that are really of value to us, a lot is going to go away. I'm watching other kind of sister organizations. Every day I get a new notice. Oh, I've decided to stop. People who've been doing
I
it for years.
know that now
Yes.
that's the scary part
Yes, but
because we
that's
are so
real.
new and I'm watching all of these nonprofits who have been around for 10, I mean over 10 for like
Yeah.
20 years, 30 years who are like, we're closing our doors and I'm thinking I personally do not want this to go away. I
No.
I say this all the time. I want this to be there for our grandkids, our great grandkids. I need this to stay.
Yep.
I know this is transforming the experience for so many students.
Yep.
And I would love to see this in every market.
Yep.
But when I see these nonprofits that have been around forever closing their doors, it is it is scary, but I also try to just focus on because I don't want to go through that. Like I don't want to go down this rabbit hole of like the negativity. So I try to
But it's
pivot
not
and only focus
negativity, it's
on
reality. And
no,
that's
I know, but
yeah.
I personally try not to. But when I see it, I am just shocked, and then I'm like, okay, what do we have to do? How do we stay focused so
Yep.
that we're not the next one? I
Yeah.
don't want to be the next one.
Yeah. I don't think people understand that.
Okay, let's talk about good stuff. I want to talk about the
So the
high
good
school.
stuff is, yes, I was about to
Yeah,
say, to that point about all the great stuff we're doing over the weekend,
yeah.
the high school sneaker soiree.
Oh my gosh.
I went, and first of all, it was the second, third year. It was the fourth time we've done it.
Uh-huh.
But it was, I think it's like the first full year where I just showed up.
Oh, that's the first time you were able to
No,
just.
I mean I did last year, but it was even more so this
Yes,
year.
yeah, yeah.
And that was terrifying. But when I tell you these parent volunteers, like, I mean, they blow my mind. It takes me back to like the first 5 years I was doing this for free, where I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I get it. You can't help but be inspired by these kids. Like you see the joy, you see the value immediately. So I'm
I wish that
standing
I was
there.
able to see it in person, but all night I was like, send me videos, let me see. And then looking at the reels that the kids have created, even like kids on their personal pages have created for that night,
Yeah.
it makes me so happy. I have a friend, I'm not going to share who, but a girl met a boy.
Yes, I've heard a few of those. I've heard a few of
Okay,
those. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So
It's
we're not
it's
gonna like
but we were
share.
there like watching some of this in real time and being
Oh
like
my gosh.
and trying to like see but not see.
Yes, like you can't be there,
No. No.
because it's just
Mm-mm.
so not cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
No, that makes me so happy. I mean, really, this is what we do this for.
Yeah.
When else will they have an opportunity? And almost 300 kids showed up.
Yeah.
Like, so even with that, like when you look at normally an event, when you have an event and people RSVP and the drop off, like this
There
doesn't
wasn't a
drop
lot.
off because they know, yeah.
No, and not only that, I got a few emails to the PSV admin email from kids saying, I cannot wait until next year, who are rising ninth graders.
One parent was like, text me that morning, was like, "Are you sure my eighth grader can't go?" And I was like, "We are working our butts off to bring you guys a middle school dance before the end of the school year.
Yeah.
She cannot go. She
Right.
will be able to go next year, but this year she needs to stay at home. And the mom was like, okay. But even Jabril was looking at photos, and I kept saying, "This you next year." And I was imagining he was gonna be like, "Mm-mm, like
Yeah.
it's too much." He was like, "Okay."
Yeah.
Okay. And I can see his little mind thinking about who he's gonna bring. And the good thing is like our eighth graders now are so close because they've been doing the pods since they
Yeah.
were in like second or third grade.
Yeah.
So they're gonna come in strong.
I mean, here's the thing. Even if you have a child who's begrudging, like trying to go and all, 5 minutes there,
Yeah.
you're over it. I mean, just because the DJ, the energy is nothing but fun. It's like low pressure, like chill, good music.
Do you
When
have I haven't seen their photo booth pictures.
we haven't gotten them back yet. We'll
Okay.
probably get them today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
I
I've
gotta
only
say
seen the
though,
ones that people
I
posted.
was watching it and I feel like they're all so busy enjoying the music and dancing. They don't do a lot of the photo boothing. Not
Ah.
like I don't think like the adults do, but they're also on their phones the entire time anyway.
Huh, we
So
need to think about that because maybe there's some other fun thing we can do instead.
no, here's the tip. I don't know if the trend is going to continue this way. Teach your kids line dances
Oh yeah.
because more and more every year we're watching more and more kids know these dances and they get hyped to do them together.
Yes, it's
And
so
so there
cute.
was a lot of line dancing. So teach your kids line dances. And what was the other thing? Ah, it's gone already.
Okay, of course I'm over here thinking, do we want to do some sort of like
Stop it. No, no,
no,
no,
for next year, for next
no,
year.
no.
Like maybe the executive board goes to a line dance. We have Jody come in and teach the executive board a line dance, all the line
Guess
dances.
what? Mom and dad can have a job. That has
Next
nothing
year,
to do with
next year
us.
we're gonna have a line dancing class for the kids. It's gonna be a
You
way for
do realize we tried to do that for the adults.
right. But the kids, like, if they see kids want to be a part of it.
That's true.
Adults, we're like, we'll figure it out. We'll look silly
See,
trying to learn. Kids don't want to do
PSV,
that.
take note. Feel my pain.
This is why we're here. We're on these lives right now from these types of conversations. We should
Shouldn't
do a live
we?
leading up to Sneakers Hooray. Yeah, we should. What if we just did it every day? What if we name it? What
What
should we
if?
name
What if? What if? You
it?
see who's saying no?
Cut to next year, me and Lisa, with the kids in the background.
Yeah.
No, that was beautiful to watch. So we also met our students who are going with us to the HBCU tour.
And how was that? And
Oh
how
my
many kids are there?
God. So we have 18 kids going.
I can't
Uh,
wait for the video footage of that.
I know. Just even I didn't send you pictures. I have to send you pictures. We took a big group picture.
Okay.
And then we took a few pictures of the kids, just, candid
Yeah.
pictures. But what was beautiful is when they came, a couple kids knew each other and they sat next to each other. And then there were kids that didn't know anyone there, but they did some activities. I was with the adults, so I got to feel that energy of when they met each other and they were all like, just kind of sitting there.
Awkward. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I come back an hour later and they're laughing with each other. They're like talking across the table. They're getting up and talking. And so that right there, I was like, oh, this is going to be a nice week. These kids are, and I said to them, I mean, you may make a friend that is your lifelong friend.
Yeah. Yeah.
These are people who will be there at your wedding,
Yeah.
be there when you have your first child. Like
Well,
this
and
moment.
there's nothing like traveling. I mean, it's such a
Yeah.
bonding activity. How do you
Yes.
not get to know people kind of intimately when you travel with them?
And a lot of them are in the same grade, so it'll be interesting to see if they choose one of these schools and they go together
Yeah.
and they
Yeah.
have this moment that they
Yeah.
experience at the same time. So
Yeah.
I get chills, me and my chills.
Yeah.
I'm getting chills right now. I'm just so excited for them.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
then our third event of the weekend was the inward conversation with Dr. Elizabeth Pryor. I'm hoping to be able to put that up on our YouTube channel today. I need to talk to some people who joined the call. I just hang on her every word.
Mm.
I really do.
You sent the link to me today, right? Because I
For
was
what?
in and out. Did I see that for Elizabeth Pryor?
I don't know. What do you mean?
Like you recorded it and then I got a link.
Oh, I sent it to you?
Yeah, who'd you think you sent it to?
I sent it to you?
Yeah, you need some rest too.
I thought I sent it to her. Now I got to go back and check. I wanted her to look at it before I post it.
Oh, maybe you CCB.
That doesn't sound right, but I'll check.
Yeah.
Um,
I got it this morning. I was like, oh, cool. Because I was in and out. So I thought you were like, here you go.
no, sorry.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
You sound better.
She's coming back in May to kick off her book that's coming out in June. And I think her book is a lot about what we talked about and a little bit more intimate about her upbringing with her father, Richard Pryor, who of course his career, I mean, he had a really public relationship with this word. Um and so yeah, I just think it's all fascinating. And her vantage point because of that is just so unique. And who doesn't love Richard Pryor? So it's like it's a nice door opener to a hard conversation
What are some of
because
the things she said? What were
um
big takeaways for you?
that I'm not alone. So I am so ingrained in PSV that I feel like it skews my vision quite a bit.
Hmm.
But I've long thought that the N word is not your typical slur, and that I think that is a cause and a case that we have to take on champion because if we're not careful, our schools will continue to toe that line. Like the N word is just like any other slur. And no, it's just like American history. Like not everyone contributed to American history in the way that Black folks did. Right. And this slur is so complicated, so messy, so layered, so ingrained with the history of America. And
Hmm.
there's no other slur like it.
And
And be
oppression.
and oppression, and mind you, this spinoff of a totally separate word that gets really owned and used every day, thousands of times a day now, but is related to the word. So there's so many nuances. To treat it like any other slur is a missed opportunity for education. It's a missed opportunity to protect our children. You don't want me to turn this camera on you, do you?
Who is
This
that?
is alive. You know who this is. I have a sick child at home who's telling me I'm talking too loud in my house. Because you scream whenever you're on the phone with somebody. Do you hear him?
Yes, turn the camera on
He will kill me.
him.
Can I finish talking now? Thank you. You don't have to be in here.
Where are you? Which room are you in?
The family room.
He has his own room.
Anyway, I forgot. Stop. Would you please stop? I forgot what I was saying.
Avery, you're being so rude. What's
14.
wrong? What's wrong? Why is he
14.
so like that?
14.
Is it sinuses? What's going on with
Oh
him?
yeah, he's got a vicious little cough and congestion. I mean, he feels pretty sure that a lot of his friends have been sick and he's just
Yeah.
the next one in line. I'm just praying that I don't get it.
Please don't get sick. Well, tell Avery I said I hope he feels better. And be nice to your mom.
That part.
She was over here kicking some knowledge and you just totally
Interrupted
be
and
quiet.
I don't even know what I was anyway.
We were talking about
But
the N word and
there were lots of gems. There were lots of gems, and when the link comes out, it's a quick hour listen. You should definitely listen to it. I'm hoping that we're going to do a lot more around. I think we have a responsibility to do better around this word.
I heard you
Because
ask her about Negro. Like
yes,
I really wanted to hear when Jabril was in I want to say like third grade. Is it third grade? He had a black teacher.
hmm
And they were talking, I don't know, maybe it was during Black History Month, but she used the term Negro, but it was like in direct context with MLK. And it was during Zoom, so everyone's listening. And a parent was offended that she used the word Negro. And
yeah,
so I had a whole conversation with Jabril, and I was like, it's not, I mean, I don't understand how he's offended. And I was like, it's actually on my birth certificate. Like my birth certificate says Negro.
Oh, I don't think I gotta check mine.
Yeah,
That's
check
interesting.
yours. So I was, and I showed you Brill. I'm like, I was a Negro. I was born a Negro
Well,
child.
but that don't
So
make it.
no, it
I-
doesn't. But I'm wondering, like, is it? I really wanted to know what she had to say because I was like, am I on the wrong side of saying like it's not derogatory, or you know?
Um, again, messy and complicated, and not a stretch of being offended. Not at all. Because I think a lot of the lexicon was created back in the same time, and we've just accepted it, right? We've accepted it and normalized it. So now you have things like the United Negro College Fund.
Right.
You
So do
have
you not say
you
those
have
things?
you have usages that have been embraced by most because no one has ever spoken up and been like, eh. So, I do think
But
they're
I'm not.
probably I think there are layers to this.
Sorry,
Um,
my phone was dying.
but I think she was talking about it, and the question was in the context of it coming up in a classroom
Yeah.
and being one of a few in a classroom when that word comes out. And I get that. I understand how you're still shriveling.
Hmm.
And so I think that was I think the point was people are valid in their feelings and let's have a conversation about it and why. Um, so she certainly wasn't like, "Well, that's crazy." No, she was like, huh, yeah,
No, I figured it's come up, and I was really curious as to what she was going to say.
yeah.
I also think about like even again, this is a little off topic, but even when kids are taking Spanish,
Mm-hmm.
and when they're learning the word black in
Mm-hmm.
Spanish,
Mm-hmm.
and I hear it's similar in Italian as well. There's always a snicker,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. I mean,
So
just think about like put yourself back into like your middle school days when you're in a classroom and you're one of the only ones. And imagine them using the word black or African American versus Negro. Like, do you
oh,
not,
meaning like if someone were to call me a Negro.
or if you're reading a text, or I mean, I just feel like if it's black or African American, nothing, no one thinks anything of it.
Right, right.
If it's Negro, people might be like,
I think especially now, and I mean, I was born in 75. So like,
you trying to tout that you're younger than me? Is that what that is?
no, I'm saying like us being born in the 70s, in the 80s, people were still using the word Negro. We saw the name. I
Girl,
mean,
well, no, we talked about that, how the definition didn't change and begrudgingly changed
right.
by Webster's in 98.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. I heard that too.
Begrudgingly changed.
Crazy, crazy.
Right. But
But
but but see, but it's that makes me realize, oh, the term Negro was out there and embraced before we'd had any kind of examination of it. And certainly it hasn't been used as often in a derogatory way,
no,
but I certainly think there is something there.
yeah, it. Well, I will say this. On the other hand, that was so we didn't grow up saying the N word at all, like in our house,
Yeah.
but we definitely said Negro,
Negro.
please,
Yeah.
or Negro. And I said, my nephew, I don't say this often, but my nephew, when he was younger, and I would say, like, Negro, if you don't get out my face, he would go, oh, Auntie, don't say that. And I'm like, it's
Right.
not a bad word. I didn't say the other one. But I mean, truly, it's my way of it's like when people don't curse, but you know what I
Yeah.
mean. It's like my
Right.
way of not.
Because a lot of families would trade that word out and use the N word and say the same phrase.
Right. No,
Yeah.
I did, and that's what when I'm saying it because I'm not going to say that word,
Right.
but growing up,
Right. Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yep.
I definitely when we hang up, that's what I'll be listening to this morning because I hate that I didn't get to listen to it in its entirety, and I was just
Yeah.
in and out.
Yeah.
But I definitely just wanted to hear her point of view.
I just find her so fascinating. I really do. And she, I always forget she went to school here. She was at Westlake.
Yeah.
I always forget that. I think her family, she's got children. We're at Oakwood, so she knows our schools. She knows
Yeah.
this, and she knows this experience. And yeah, it was good. It was good. So those are the three things we did over the weekend that were private school village. And then we had Monday and your girl was tuckered out. I texted Denisha. I was like, nope. She's like, well, we can just, nope.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, no, no, mm-mm, I don't have it. I don't have it.
Yesterday, I was still hyped from the weekend, so I was like, let's get on.
Yeah.
Today, it's settled in, and like all of the things I have to do for PSV in my personal life, I was just like, are we doing this or not? Like,
Yeah.
so
No,
I'm
I was
glad
just
we did
tired.
it, you
And
know.
then also I'm moving. Like there's a lot going on in my life. I was like, I
Oh, well, hello there.
Mr.
What's going on,
Johnson's
Miss
in the
Denisha?
Nothing much, just, another busy day. How are you? Are you at home or are you at work already?
I'm in the office. Yeah,
Oh,
it
you
was
are?
no traffic this morning, which was nice. What's up, Mr.
No.
Luengo? I see you online.
I know. So great. We were just talking about how, like, we had a lot going on this past weekend with three PSV events, and here's the other plug to the conversation earlier when we are talking about it being two of us doing everything. Our
Hmm.
families also feel this,
Oh, for
right?
sure.
As I throw stuff to Andre to do all the time because I'm pisving, as we say.
Yeah.
PSV, yes. Like
Yep.
Jabril, when I was leaving on Sunday, it was like, oh, another PSV thing. And I'm like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Denisha, you
You're
should have
gonna
heard
benefit from this.
Avery was making fun of me last night. We were sitting waiting for Gigi to come back from volleyball practice. And Lisa and I are sitting on the couch watching TV, as we do watch our shows. And I'm falling asleep. It's like 10:15. My spot
Uh-huh.
on the couch, I'm dozing off. So he yells out, Dad, are you asleep? You falling asleep? He's like,
He's
man,
laughing.
every time after 10 o'clock I see you on that couch, you start dozing off. I'm like, bro, I'm getting old and I'm
I
tired.
know.
But here's the kicker. Our daughter's not home from volleyball yet because her practice is not over till 10 p.m. So we stay
What?
up to try and make sure we're
Wait,
up for her when
her
she comes home
practice goes till 10?
Yeah, yeah.
twice a week.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's hardcore.
It
Yeah.
is. And when you like struggling to stay awake
Yes, yes.
for your 11th grader to get home after, yeah, moving and all the
And
things.
long, great weekend though. God is good. It's a weekend full of blessings. It's just to, you and Lisa's point, when you do so much and then in the process of moving and had to get up and take Gigi to Orange County for volleyball, which again, all these things are blessings, don't get me wrong. But
Right,
just
right.
over time, you realize just how exhausting it all can be.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was what day? Was it Saturday I came home or Sunday? Sunday we got home because we were celebrating all weekend,
I was about to say,
Yeah,
wait,
yeah, big, big birthday.
we buried the lead.
And thank you for joining too, Terry Cristiano. I see you, Scary T.
Somebody had a big birthday over the
I
weekend.
did. Happy
Happy
birthday to
birthday.
me.
That's
Thank you
right. The
guys.
celebration continues.
Yes. Well, the three of us have birthdays back to back.
I know.
Yeah,
And our anniversary.
Oh, yes. Happy anniversary.
yeah. Thank
But
you.
I'm holding to we're gonna celebrate next month. Everything. Not this month, because we moved. Moving takes moving sucks.
Bruh, it's a lot.
How's it going? Are there still boxes all over the house?
It's going, but
Why
yeah.
you gotta say it like that? Why you gotta
Because
Are there
I
still
feel like
boxes
you
all
guys
over the
did a
house?
really good
Yes.
job, though. Like the initial setup,
well,
getting everything to
you haven't been back over. Someone here, not me, made a huge dent in our kitchen.
okay.
This morning I started in our bed. The boxes in our bedroom are driving me crazy. So
Okay.
I'm determined to make a dent. But that's like again, that stuff takes time, and I don't have time for this.
No.
Yeah,
When will we have time?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
I just think about how crazy it was 2 years ago before we went to spring break, and I'm just
yeah.
focused on like, let's get a major headway before spring break this year, then at least I can feel good about
Coming
coming
back.
back.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
That's the worst.
yes.
Yeah. Well, we got some time. When is spring break? We got 3 weeks?
We got 3 weeks.
23rd through
Okay.
the 3rd of April.
Yeah, we got three
Okay.
weeks.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, good people. It is 9:15.
I enjoyed talking to you guys this morning.
Yeah, thanks for
Absolutely.
having me join. It's always good to see you guys. Have
I
a great rest of the
know.
day, PSV family,
Yes.
and our fearless leaders.
Rise and grind, y'all. We'll see you tomorrow at 8:30. What's the current climate for black children in predominantly white private schools in SoCal? How you gonna ask that question when we signing off?
Come
I
on,
was just
Jay
about to
Black.
say, why don't we just
You
screenshot
family.
that
You
and start
already
with
know.
that
You got to
tomorrow?
ask that at the beginning, bruh.
Okay, you know what? Why don't we save that for tomorrow?
Yes.
Jay Black from LA. Hopefully you can join us tomorrow. What's the current climate for black children in predominantly white private schools? And so we will remember that question because this is America and
And Lisa, just so you know, that's my guy. I think I've probably known Jay Black for 20 years, something like that.
excellent. Is he
I
Yeah.
like
from
his name.
Michigan?
No, LA.
Oh, oh,
What's
it
up,
does
Jay
say from
Been
Black?
here a
LA.
long time. Yeah, I've been here a long time.
Excellent.
Where did Jay
Uh,
Black go to high school?
jump on in, Jay Black. You see what he says? Considering putting my kids in private school. Okay. We'll check in
Yep.
tomorrow. Absolutely.
Tap in tomorrow, bro.
Yep. We'll talk.
All right.
8:30. Come
Rise and
on.
grind, y'all.
Rise and grind, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Later.